Alright guys, welcome to yet another live class session with yours truly, BONK MK, here on the ProGuides Smash YouTube channel. Hope everyone's been having a nice, fun, clean, safe weekend. Clicked on something real quick. But yeah, today guys, the class isn't going to be too long. I know I see all of you complaining about B-reversing being something you already know about, and because of that I am going to keep it pretty brief, but it's something that can't hurt to go over. So just let me, you know, maybe go a little bit more in depth. Maybe you'll learn something that you didn't know about B-reversing, because it does go pretty in depth. Maybe it'll be just a good refresher for you. But then once we're done, we're going to get right into the viewer games, so be excited for that. But B-reverse, for anyone who doesn't know, essentially is just a tech where you do any of the applicable B moves that your character has while turning around. And so there are actually a lot of different types of them. There's the standard turnaround special, where you just flick the stick in the opposite direction that you're facing, the left stick, and then hit your neutral B, or whatever special you want to do. Obviously, side B is pretty self-explanatory. That's just you doing the side B in the other direction. So that one is probably the easiest B reverse that you do, and probably didn't even realize it was a B reverse. So congratulations, you're technical. And yeah, I am doing it with Sheik, or demonstrating a big chunk of it with Sheik, because I think that a lot of it is very applicable to Sheik. But there are tons of other characters that, if I don't go over them, get a lot of mileage off of them. Some of them will include Samus, Lucario, Snake, Pikachu, Mario, just to name a few. There's so many other than them, though. They get a whole lot of mileage off of B-reversing. But yeah, so turnaround specials are probably, like, mostly useful for just retreating with moves. So, like, say I wanted to jump away and, like, still cause some pressure here on this platform with Cloud, and I have my needles charged up with Sheik, I could, like, jump away and then do a turnaround neutral special like that in the air. And, like, luckily for Sheik, her needles get fired, like, diagonally down from where she's jumping at, so that's the application for that. Not too many other characters can really get mileage off of that in the same way. You could get that mileage off of it with Mario, because his fireball goes pretty much the same trajectory. Characters like Samus and Lucario, they can do a similar thing, but the only way that, you know, those projectiles are going to hit the opponent is if they, like, do something like jump out a shield, maybe, in that situation, where we're on the platform like that, you know, because they fire the projectile and it goes straight across like that. Rob can do it a lot with the laser and gyro. He actually has some awesome movement that he can do. In fact, I'd be down to show that to some of you guys if you'd like. But yeah, there's not really too much that you can go beyond with normal turnaround specials like this. You can get creative, I guess, with Sheik and, like, jump off the stage and do a needle like that, so it'll go diagonally down and, like, follow the lip of most stages, and it'll be pretty good for, like, pressuring characters that recover low like that. Maybe, like, Fox, for example. Puff, unfortunately, doesn't get that much mileage at all off of B-reversing. I'm sorry, Mooncake. Just think about it. You can't... What's the good of doing a B-reverse sing, or B-reverse rest, or anything? Like, pound is just self-explanatory, you know? You're gonna pound in whatever direction. Lucas gets a lot of mileage off of it. I don't know if I'm really gonna, like, demonstrate it with Lucas, but when you do a perfect wave bounce, which we're gonna get into, a wave bounce PK Fire, or even just a retreating PK Fire, he gets blown back very far. So, like, it's one of the safest projectiles you can do with Lucas, as long as you have, like, the stage control to do it. But moving on from turnaround specials, we also have B-reverses. So, B-reverses are interesting because while the turnaround special kind of just preserves your momentum in the direction that you're jumping in, like this, a B-reverse completely changes it. So like say I'm running to the left off this platform and B-reverse, suddenly I'm like facing to the right and drifting inwards like under it. And there's a lot of cool movement that you can do with this, especially with characters like Sheik and Samus. Like say I run off this platform, do a B-reverse needle. If I could get it. And do forgive me. My controller is, I don't mean to John right now, but my controller actually might have like a little bit of a decalibrated left stick right now. And I definitely would love to go out and replace it as soon as possible, but you know what's going on. But yeah, as I was saying, if you do a runoff B-reverse, this might actually be easier to show with Samus. Only because she's really floaty, and that way I'll have like more time to do the input. But she can do it too, it's really tight. It's just that I literally am physically not equipped to consistently pull it off for you right now. So where's Samus? Over here. Let's see how this goes. Oh no. Okay, see that? Oh my. My stick is so out of whack. I'm trying to run off the platform and jump right back on it and wave land. Like that. See that? If you can do it consistently, which I promise I can, you can do some wacky movement with it. Very zany, wacky movement. Maybe get a little creative and add like a Zair in there. And just get all this like random horizontal coverage. And it all has like a ton of applications. So like with a lot of these chargeable neutral specials in particular with all these characters, there's another tech that you can have on top of them. This has nothing to do with B-reversing, but with characters like Samus and Sheik and Lucario, if you land while you're charging your neutral special and press jump a few frames before you hit the ground, it's like right here, notice how I land and I'm immediately able to run or do whatever I want. And that's different from, you know, landing and then jumping, because obviously now you're on the ground and you have to go through your jump squat. So say I'm this would be a lot better if I was Sheik, but say like I'm running past Cloud on this platform and do a B-reverse to get on and cancel with a jump like that. If I was Sheik, I could do a really easy tomahawk, like almost like an aerial pivot grab on that platform. Obviously with Samus, the tether grab is going to be a lot slower, but you know. It was for the sake of me being able to do this a little bit better. One more thing. Or actually, let me show you another thing you can do with B-reversing. So, if you B-reverse while you're facing away, so like say you're running and doing a RAR, and you do a B-reverse in the direction that you're still running in, you'll actually do like a retreating B-reverse. And this is pretty nice to know about, because there's another B-reverse technique called wave bouncing. And that's a little tricky, and that combines the first two things that we talked about. So remember, we have the turnaround special, where you just flick the stick in the opposite direction, and then neutral B. And then you have B-reverse, where you press B, and then the direction after. So basically, turnaround special is the direction, then B, and then B-reverse is B in the direction. It's all tongue-tied, I know. And now we have wave bounce, where you do the stick flick first, and then you hit neutral B, and then the direction afterwards. So it's direction B, other direction. It's crazy. So I'm going to run forward with Samus, and then flick to the right, and then B, and then flick to the left. And if I mess this up, not only is it because of my controller, but it's also because this is an actually, like, legitimately hard technique for people to perform consistently. But let's see if I get it. Okay, I got a missile. Another missile. It works, I swear. Hold on. Let's break this down. See that? All that work for that? There we go. That was a better one. See, what's really important about doing the wave bounce is that you try to get it at, like, as you're ascending, as you're rising from your jump. Because that way you preserve a lot of your momentum that you're using to retreat back with it. So basically what this will end up doing is do the same thing as like a RAR B reverse. And I don't really think that Samus is like the most applicable character to use this technique with. A lot of characters like Link actually get a lot of mileage off of wave bouncing because you can also do this, like I said, with your side special and any other special that lets you do it. Some of them just straight up don't let you reverse them. But with Link, you can do moves like a wave bounce boomerang. And that's extremely safe on block, and not only that, but you're retreating with it. So the amount of safe pressure and like distance that you're able to close with it is just so free with a character like Link. There we go. I'm getting a lot more consistent now. But yeah, see how hard that is to do consistently? Honestly, you're better off in most situations just doing like a RAR and then a B reverse. But if you can pull it off consistently, you can do stuff like with Samus, a wave bounce like into the stage. And like see how you can just fall and like say there's a character recovering low over there or over here. You can just fall and like line yourself up with them. Let me just get him off here a little bit. Well, now he's not going to make it. Alright, he's out there. Gotta pay attention a little bit more to the climb hazard. Now, a sentient Cloud player probably would have upbeat a little bit more earlier there, just so they could have gotten the sweet spot, but that's just a particular example. You guys understand what I mean. With characters like Samus and Lucario, you can just like follow people as you're falling down with them and trying to line up yourself with them while they're recovering. I wish that I could demonstrate it a little bit more consistently, but yeah, I'm just not equipped for it right now. I'm trying to like work around it. And there's another version of wave bouncing that you can do called C bouncing, and what that involves is setting preferably one of your shoulder buttons to special. And this is a little bit more tricky for pro controller users like me. We do have an extra button, but the problem more so lies in the location of the face buttons in the C stick. The B button relative to the C stick is kind of like in an awkward position for if you're gonna like try to claw it, whereas people who have a GameCube controller can more easily do that. So I think pro controller players who try to C bounce might understand where I'm coming from, but also I just play characters that don't really take advantage of C bouncing that much anyway. So it's a little tricky for me, but currently I have my ZL button, so that's my left trigger, set to special. And basically what a C bounce is if I'm running forward and I try to do like a B, neutral B, it's like a grounded wave bounce. But the reason that it's called a C bounce is because your C stick direction, at least if it's set to tilt stick as far as I know, actually counts as a directional input. So say I ran forward here and did a neutral B, and then I flicked the C stick to the right. So notice how I did a B reverse there? I did that with the C stick. I actually didn't touch the left stick there, aside from the jump. Yeah, this is actually very tricky for me. Okay. One character that gets a lot of mileage off of this would be Mewtwo. I don't think Samus actually... The whole point of doing a C-bounce on the ground is that you'll slide back a little bit. So that right there was actually me inputting a grounded wave bounce, which is not what you're looking for. If I were to do a grounded C-bounce, I would slide a little bit farther back, but I just can't do it. Yeah, that's so unfortunate. But basically, you know, all the movement tech that you have here at your disposal with moves like B-reversing and C-bouncing and whatnot, and wave bouncing and everything, you can use to your advantage so well when you're landing. Like, say, you know, Cloud here is like charging an up smash and trying to punish me on the way down because I'm Samus and I'm floaty, and he's had enough of my mix-ups, my super Mensa mix-ups with landing bomb. So, like, to get really far away from him because I'm so floaty, maybe I can do a B-reverse like that and get away from him. Like, imagine that he's charging up smash there, and he's just trying to cover every option on the platform. That's an easy way to get away from him. Yeah, we're gonna do online arenas right now. But yeah, guys, that was like my brief demonstration of B-reversing. I know it was a little scatterbrained, and I kind of wasn't expecting my stick to act up as much as it did. But it's been a problem that's just been getting worse for me for the past, like, month or so. Hopefully I'll be able to replace it soon. I'm sorry about that, guys. Tips on playing against Pac-Man. Try to get, like, right next to him. Not directly under him, but, like, a little bit next to him and follow him in the air if you can, depending on your character. When he's going for a hydrant, and just try to call him out in the air for it. If not, though, if he places that hydrant down, you gotta be patient. Because it literally, figuratively, pauses the game for like a whole 7 seconds. There's not very much you can do if he's like got a hydrant and a platform above him and he's charging the fruit. But yeah, today I'm gonna play a lot of B-button characters. The course on pivot grabs. We could totally do that. There's a lot of nuance to grab, actually. There's stuff like pivot grabs, there's stuff like dash attack cancel grabs. Obviously just the way frame data and grabs work in general, like who has a good grab and who doesn't, and what to know about grab range. But yeah, here's the lobby info for you guys. ID is KGR4K, and the password's 1236. Let's just have some fun today. Oops. And as always, the rules are going to be, you guys will get to play one game with each other, or 2 games with each other, and then for your final game on the way out, you'll get a game with me, and I think I'm gonna play some Sheik today. But yeah, for now, you guys can just play, get in line, and amuse me. Oh, and here we got Pac-Man, so let's see if we're able to put that counterplay into application, or the Wi-Fi gets the better of us.
3, 2, 1, go!
We got Zion and Fane. Notice how Fane already is keeping his distance. He's using his aimbot auto reticle to just pressure Pac-Man from afar. A little bit of a flubbed grab there. And now he's got the hydrant in front of him. Notice how Fane tried to come down on him with an aerial. And because of that, he ate the back air. And then the F-tilt broke the hydrant. And right off the bat, he ate 40%. Now, luckily, Palutena is pretty well equipped to deal with zoners. But it just goes to show that fundamentally, it doesn't matter what your character can do. If they don't have like a tool that just straight up invalidates moves like Pac-Man's that figuratively pause the game like that, then you're still gonna eat a lot of damage for it. Now we have Fane here at 78%. Explosive Flame's gonna eat up the Hydrant. Still active there, so it's gonna stuff out as a side B power pellet. The Hydrant has been hit by a back air, so he can actually hit it one more time. I wonder if he's gonna hit it. No, he didn't go for a fruit there with it. But, just having the option available there made Fane consider it and influenced where he was gonna land, and that was how he was able to end up taking that first stock. Something interesting about Pac-Man is that you would think that he would be able to do a lot of the interesting movement tech with B-reverses that like all those other characters I showed off or mentioned could do. But the thing about Pac-Man is that he actually doesn't change his momentum when he goes for a B-reverse. So the only thing you can really do with his bonus fruit, oh that was an unfortunate SD, is do a turnaround special, which of course has its own applications. You could run away and then do a turnaround special and throw a projectile like that. And Pac-Man's projectiles, of course, very active, long-lasting, cover a lot of distance. We got a bell into forward air here. So even Pac-Man, you know, he doesn't get the full scope of use. That was interesting, the sliding up smash. He doesn't get the full range of application from B-reverse, but even what little he has active access to. Did the water push him there? I didn't really notice. What's up, Radical? How you doing, dude? Alright, so that's one game for Fane and Cyan. Now we got Super Asian stepping up to the plate. Representing his Waluigi pin. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened there to Fane, though. He might have just held a bad direction with up B. But then again, I'm not exactly sure how bad the input delay is, if at all. It didn't seem like there were any frame hiccups, at least. So I'm gonna have to feel for myself once I hop in. All your characters besides Jigglypuff have a bad side B. Do you play Kirby? Because that's your profile picture. If you ask me, I think Kirby's side B is low-key better than his down air. But that's a discussion for another day. Now we have Little Mac versus Pac-Man on a stage with platforms. I wonder how this is gonna play out. Do you play Kirby? Yeah, dude, Hammer has some hidden tech to it. Like auto-canceling it, and also pressuring people above you on platforms. So Super Asian's actually just running in here. Hail Mary. Doing his best to just keep Cyan at the corner, but like in the most unfavorable position at the corner. He's trying to get back to center, but he's pressuring him with these smash attacks. Good roll away on the missed attack. He knows that Cyan's trying to stay in center stage, so he's just trying to roll to the ledge. If Cyan was a little bit more aware of that, then he would be able to do like a run-up dash attack or F-tilde grab. But it's not always a priority for Pac-Man to tech chase characters. Sometimes he'll just use that opportunity to like run away, reset neutral, plop down a hydrant, maybe set up camp with his bonus fruit again. And this is definitely a stage where you can do that. Little Mac does not like approaching characters when they're under or on top of a platform, especially on top of a platform. Gonna immediately dismantle that hydrant with the down-angled F-smash. Actually does significantly more damage than any other angle. Got caught by the tractor beam grab there. No side B. Good low recovery. Wow! Doesn't quite make it. Little Mac does not have magnet hands. There is 100% better than side B. I don't know, man. At higher level of play. And now we're talking higher level play with Kirby. Good armor through that F-smash with an F-smash of his own. Dare is actually extremely unsafe on block. And that's not to say that Dare isn't, like, good. Obviously, Kirby has a ton of conversions and cool tricks that he can do with Dare. It's also very good for shield poking. But, I don't know. Side B is very good for ledge trapping, yes. Because if you do a full hop, like a rising side B, while it's like mid-charge, it'll actually auto-cancel before you even hit the ground. So you can even like stay in the air and do like your second air jump and do like another aerial. It's very good on the ledge and it stays active for a while. I think he could have possibly gotten the up smash there with Inky, But it did look like Super Asian was a little too high. Zayn's actually brought this back a fair bit. Oh yeah, that's because he wasn't able to come back with that 1-up B. But this is Little Mac on Wi-Fi we're talking here. Down tilt into side B. Tried and true B&B. Oh, the back throw. He almost... Wow, he's not dead yet. Good air dodge back. He tried to slide into the grab because it's a little slow with his own F smash, and I think he was intentionally going for a trade there. Sometimes you have these wonky interactions between hitboxes and grabs where... Yeah, alright, the upper is going to take it. If you stuff out a grab with a hitbox of your own, you actually will just, like, have the opponent eat the hitbox you were throwing out, and you'll take, like, a little bit of a stagger animation from the grab trade. But I do like what he was going for there. So, we're gonna have Zayn play his last game with me and the Sheik, and see how this goes. Okay, well... Thank you. Okay. So if you guys could just let me and Zayn get to the front, or even you guys could play your games too. If we all can just get to 3 games each, that's fine too. Yeah, Dare is a little disappointing. Like, you get what I mean. It's obviously not bad, but it, you know, it's a little niche. And that's not to say that Kirby's camera isn't either. No, Asian, you don't have to leave. You get to play, everyone gets to play 3 games, but for your 3rd game, if you want, you can have that 3rd game with me. So I wanted to play with the Pac-Man. But these guys have also only played, well, Fane's played 1, and Yanyas hasn't played yet at all. So Fane can get his 2nd game, and then that way, him and Zayn can have their last games with me if they want. Yeah, basically, as soon as you play me, that's how you know it's time to go. That's a good rule to go by. I'm deconstructing it a little too much. I'm scatterbrained, guys. I'm sorry. To be honest, I've been taking a little bit of a break from the game during this whole thing, but I'm still down to teach you guys some classes. I know today was a little bit all over the place, but I'm gonna try to get it back together. I had a little bit of a messed up sleep schedule this weekend too. I just gotta take a step back and get everything back in order, you know what I mean? Just an awkward situation for everyone. Where was I? Thursday and Friday? So Thursday, I actually just needed a little bit of a break to catch up on some other work and life stuff. And then on Friday, I think, what happened Friday? Friday, we were going to talk about the tier list, which I actually was a little bit excited for, because I know that you guys have your own thoughts about the tier list, and I definitely have my own too, that don't actually reflect everything that I said in that video. But it's just kind of like our collective thoughts as a team. Yeah, Yanyas is going in. I actually haven't commented about that at all. Let's go in Congo mode. Why do people think Isabelle is F tier? It's probably because she relies a little bit too much on her gimmick to get anywhere, but the thing is that, like, she can sometimes just grab you and kill you, you know? If she grabs you, like, on the ledge and just does, like, 4 fairs in rapid succession, you just die. So like, you have that. That's, like, the one thing she has that's, like, insane. So I'm gonna let Super Asian and Yanyas play this next game with each other, and that way everyone can just play their last game with me if they'd like. And then we can keep it going. Yeah, there's surprisingly a lot of characters in this game that just, you know, rely on their gimmicks. And I'm not trying to use gimmick as like a derogatory or like a, you know, like a carried sort of term. Like, so many top tiers have gimmicks too. That's what makes a character good. You know, Pit is as vanilla and, you know, generic seeming as he is. He's still pretty cool in my opinion. But he is the way he is because he doesn't really have like a gimmick. He's too much of a good boy. He doesn't cheat enough. I do think Mario is top tier. I disagree a lot with them placing him in high tier. Especially with his results as of late. I don't know. The thing about Mario is that he definitely struggles against the other top tiers because they all have disjoints and they all have range and the ability to camp, and he can't really do that. But the thing is, Mario can kind of just kick and scream until he gets in there. The stream is not completely synchronized with the arena. Are you talking about the delay? There is always a little bit of delay, no matter what platform you're streaming on. I don't know how much there is on YouTube compared to Twitch, but I know on Twitch it's usually pretty brief, depending on what you set it to. 5-second delay? That's not bad at all. You're not missing anything. If you think your question in chat's getting drowned out, don't worry, just ask it again, or, I don't know, if I don't answer it after 20 attempts, then maybe take the hint. No way to get it lower than that? Yeah, man, come on, we're frame perfect here. Frames aren't as important in Smash? I heavily beg to differ. I feel like you can't do anything at high level if you don't study up on every character's frame data. Usually when I lose to a character and it's like an unfamiliar matchup, it's because I didn't realize, oh, this aerial's -3 on shield and they can spot dodge cancel into a down smash or whatever. It's like, if I knew that beforehand, I would have held shield or rolled away. You guys are bugging. Frames absolutely matter. Frames are the only reason why Sheik is still good. Oh, he went a little bit too low there with the cargo forward throw. I think if he went for down throw, he wouldn't have had to finish off Super Asian, but that's alright. Some Meta Knight tips. I don't know if the guide that we did on Wednesday is still there, like public, but if not, then you DM me on Twitter and I can totally show it to you. But yeah, everyone here, we're gonna play your last games with me, and then we'll be rotating you guys out. We'll be rotating you guys out to get the next people in. How to spot dodge to down smash cancel? It's more simple than you think. I know the cancel makes it sound technical and fancy, but literally just input a down smash during your spot dodge. Okay, just a little bit of delay, not too bad. Input a down smash during your spot dodge and it'll literally interrupt the frames of your down smash. And it does help, guys, if you're playing, to pause the stream. That will reduce lag a little bit. So right there, I did a spot dodge cancel forward tilt, and I literally just did that by holding the C stick forward during my spot dodge. So notice how he came off the angel platform there, and I did a B reverse off the platform and just rolled away. Just have like tricky movement like that. Oh, he almost got my neutral get up there. This is the thing about Max that's pretty scary, is that if you don't start camping immediately, and I'm trying to just, you know, have fun with you guys and hold forward a little bit, Mac can delete your lead if you don't, you know, camp him out. Oh, the F tilt. I cannot get down. Oh, the armor. Do I play Sheik a lot? I dabble with her. I know it doesn't look like it right now. Any Sheik experts in chat will definitely be able to tell you that much, but she's pretty hard on Wi-Fi. Good parry. He armored my dash attack again. Yeah, I might have to not be Sheik.
Just like old times, huh?
What's another B-boating character I could use? You know, actually, I'll stick to her. But, that was still a good game. Super Asian. Good stuff. If you could leave the arena, though, good games, and let the other guy come in, that would be appreciated. And if you guys want to, like, let me come to the front so you can also play with me again. Do I have Instagram? No, I don't. I have Twitter. At BONK_MK. Alright, looks like these guys are going to play their last games together. Yanya switching from DK to Terry.
3, 2, 1, go!
Use Lucas? I'm actually not the best Lucas. If I were to try Lucas out, I would really need to study up on him a little bit, and then I could do like a demonstration guide for you guys, and then play him a little bit in the arena. But that's probably going to be one that comes later. If I do another character guide stream like we did with Meta Knight, it's probably going to be for a character that I play. So that could be Kirby, Ken, Falco, Cloud, one of those, preferably. Just, you know, to ease me into the format a little bit. Because I know with Meta Knight, again, I was a little all over the place. And I just want to kind of, like, find my footing. If you DM me, can we 1v1 later? If you guys want to, like, find me and play some games with me, you can always watch my, my own stream if you can't catch me on here. You can always, you know, try to get a game in on here, because we're going to be trying to go live every weekday if we can. But aside from that, usually I also like to stream on my own Twitch channel, which is twitch.tv/BonkMK. And sometimes I'll just do, like, you know, long Smash streams where I just play with you guys. Usually I don't give as much tips, though, when I'm doing that. We're just trying to, you know, goon around, but if you ask for tips, I can try to help you out. Am I a Kirby boy? I love Kirby. Look in the background. So Yanyas is up a stock, and he's pretty low in terms of being in hundreds and go mode. So if he could get like a jab Buster Wolf or a down tilt Buster Wolf, he's gonna be golden. Oh, or he could get the anti-air with the Power Geyser. Getting smashed tomorrow? Any tips? For the first like 2 weeks at least that the game came out. Well, first of all, it was finals week, so I didn't get to play as much. Wow, jab Power Geyser there. I didn't get to play as much because it was finals week when the game came out, but just have fun, play World of Light maybe. It's fun like the first time a little bit, and then unlock all the characters, which we have a video about, by the way. We have videos about how to unlock characters as fast as possible. And you know, just play around with everyone. Try to find a character that suits you. Just play everyone. And don't worry about your GSP or how good you do. Just get used to the game and worry about that later. Oh, look at all the parries. He's playing FGC characters out here. And yeah, I agree with memes for you and me. An easy character is definitely gonna make it a lot easier to like start out inherently. But don't be afraid to just play whoever you have the most fun with. To get Elite Smash with your main, play Quick Play with your main. It does help to like win those first few games like immediately with your main instead of like losing a lot and then going down in GSP. And I know it's the most disheartening thing to look at, but as soon as you just start winning consistently, you'll just naturally be put into Elite. Is Lucina considered... Is Joker considered easy? He is easy to understand fundamentally, but at higher levels of play, he's actually quite hard. I know Arsene would make you think otherwise, but he actually is not easy. Oh, okay. Well, I'll let Nyanyas get one more, and then him and Fane are gonna have to, you know, get in the back of the line. When do I stream? I'm a little inconsistent on my own stream, because I do have my voiceovers for this channel that I gotta take care of a lot. Yeah, I actually don't have a dedicated schedule. I kind of just do it whenever I can. See right there, I ran away from his dash attack with a B reverse needle. I do have to be careful though, because I'm technically losing, because he has that Buster Wolf online. And right there, I weaved around his Power Geyser again with B reverse. Oh, that was a great catch though. I'm not dead yet. Dash attack. Up smash out of shield. Yeah, that should do it. You haven't played your third game, you'll get it with me. Oh, the up smash. Oh, not quite. There's still input delay. But I can do it. One jab power dunk. Ooh. Not the best DI. Oh, no, that caught me on the inside. Good stuff. I can't believe that air dodge through the needles was so well timed. If I hit those needles, that would have confirmed into bouncing fish. Would have worked if I B-reversed it. That's the lesson at the end of the day. But yeah, Fane, if you want to come to the front and get your last game with me... Did Zion get his last game? Yeah, he did. I just played with him. Right? No, that was Nyanya's. That was Nyanya's. What is the raindrop? I actually saw him upload that, but I haven't had time to check it out yet. So now we got Yoshi, and Yoshi actually gets a lot of mileage off of B-reverses too. You guys might have heard me talk about one other time there was a Yoshi in our lobby. I don't know if it was Zion. Who I was saying should take a lot of advantage off of B-reversing with his command grabs off of running off of platforms. Yoshi loves to do that. And he actually gets a lot of mileage off of wave bouncing it too. Because it allows him to approach with it. Now unfortunately, if my combos aren't airtight on Wi-Fi, Yoshi can just usually jump out of it, no problem. Give him a taste of his own medicine with an air out of shield there. Oh boy. A lot of down air. Well, I don't think that was what he wanted. You gotta replace these dares out of shield with nairs, dude. That's a frame 6 out of shield option. Dare? I don't even know what that is, because I don't see no Yoshis doing it. Oh, smash. Right there, I was stuck in shield. That would have been a very good B-reverse neutral B. Oh, I thought I had my bouncing fish. No, all the homie stocks. I appreciate homie stocks, guys, but personally, I don't know. I'd rather just earn the win, you know? If I SD, it's my fault, even on lag. But you know, I can't say I don't appreciate it. I can't hit no combos. Definitely needed B reverses there to get out of trouble. Oh, the back air is gonna do it though, yeah. In these conditions, when it's last hit against Yoshi, it's pretty much checkmate. Yeah, it's no problem, dude. Good game. I think that's 3 for you though, right? Yeah, I would say like the most important thing, Zion, would be... Oh, Nyanyas is like done here, by the way. The most important thing for you, I would say, would just be to make sure you take advantage of those B-reverse command grabs when you're running off platforms. You know, there's nothing wrong with resetting neutral, but when you see me in shield there, you can get so much free damage off of that.
3, 2, 1, go!
Fane here's got a pretty crisp connection. Up tilt. Cool. Little unsafe there. Oh, barely catching me. Yeah, there we go. The back air. Can't beat that. Oop. Oh, wow. Maybe he burned his jump somewhere in there. My advice for you, Thane, good game, would be to just try to be a little bit more aggressive and approach more. It seemed like you wanted to just stay far away and, like, space some fairs a little bit here and there and maybe jump in with a nair sometimes, but, like, it helps a lot more to just, like, combine a lot of, like, short hop, fast fall, like, forward airs and back airs, you know? And maybe some dash attacks there, too. I saw, like, no dash attack. And that's why you just weren't able to get many of your conversions going. But, yeah, aside from that, good game. Looks like we got Lucas in here. The chat monster. Can you fight Lucas game 3? That's fine, if it's alright with him. Oh wow, he low-profiled my grab of the landing fair there. I didn't even know Inkling could pancake without running. Tried to catch his up B there with needles, but not quite. Notice how I B-reversed? I did a retreating, like a RAR turnaround B-reverse there to avoid his F-smash. I might die to back throw here. Yeah. Check those. Oh, I accidentally spot dodged. Not what I had in mind, but I might need that. Oh no. Yep. Caught my initial dash. Good game, Radical. Anyone can join the arena. Alright, we got some new faces here, so I'm gonna get back in the spectator stand and let you guys play your games. Chicken lag is very hard, yeah, and it doesn't help that, you know, I don't really exactly know all the optimal things with her, but she's really fun. I've been playing around with her a little bit over the break, the social break. Can I switch to Link to show more B-reverse potential? I would, but honestly, my Link is not very good, so I would just recommend watching some technical Link players like Arrow out there. Arrow from SoCal is really good. He uses a lot of B-reverses. You got Colonies, like any of the young Link players, honestly, are really, really technical, like Skittles and Toast too. Struggling to find a main? Keep looking. And if not, the main random. Can I add you guys? As much as you guys are part of my ProGuides family, you know, if you want to get some games in with me, then just feel free to come find me on my stream or over here, you know, or maybe in the rare occasion that I'll play some quick play, you know, you might run into me there. I'm not really the type of, like, grind Discord type of person. I don't know. It's just not for me. Am I from the Midwest? I'm from Philadelphia, so East Coast. But I'm going to be moving to SoCal as soon as this whole spiel is over with. Oh, gotta run a little bit more forward there. You're from Philly too? No way. Do you go to stuff like Codename Bears? Or All Charged Up, maybe? Those are usually the weeklies that I like to go to a lot. Any tips from you two mains? Try not to get all flashy with, like, you know, getting in there with, like, forward air and stuff. I think U2 is a lot about, like, spacing and just keeping your distance. You know, he's all about just not being in disadvantage as much as possible. So, like, try to camp as much as you can, you know, try to recover, like, as safely with your up B as possible so that you don't get like 2 framed for using a teleport or something like that. Oh man, that's gonna kill so early on Town and City. But more than anything, just watch, like, Zenkai. How does Ethernet work? Can it be connected to regular Wi-Fi? It's like a USB adapter that you plug into your Switch, and then through that adapter you plug in an Ethernet cord that's usually plugged into your router, if you have one nearby. I have one in my, like, another room, so I have a pretty long extension cord that I kind of run along the wall so that it's not, like, in anyone's way. Yeah, no, I was the voice of ProGuides. I guess that makes sense. I didn't really plug myself. You had people before me on there like Keef, and then everyone knows, you know, Keitaro and EE, but I guess you don't really know me unless you're a Meta Knight player, or you're a What's New Scooby-Doo fan. Oh, you haven't gone to anything in Philly yet? Well, hopefully you can go to some and have a really good time. Maybe meet me before I leave. I don't know when exactly that'll be. It's probably gonna be as soon as possible, but if not, then, you know, it'd be sweet to meet you, dude. Oh, and here we have Lucas, or Lucas playing, and an Ices player, Rito. I'm sure he was trying to, I don't know if that was a misinput up smash, or he was trying to invincible through something. I don't know if Lucas's up smash invincibility can, like, tank 2 hits from the Ices. That'd be sick if it could. We got the drag down Nair into down tilt grab. He unfortunately grabs Nana. Oh man, this guy's got some desyncs online. The side B is forward air is going to take out Nana. I'm loving the movement from Lucas right now. He's doing a lot of B-reverse magnets right there. This is a great demonstration, honestly. Oh, wow. Awesome side up Bs there. Oh, I think that Nana wasn't supposed to get a phantom footstool there. I think Popo was supposed to pop him up with the up tilt, and then Nana would have been ready with like a fair or an up air. He's also doing a good job of doing the double jump cancel Zair. Lucas has like a lot of tech involving B reverses and stuff. Oh wow, a retreating Zair. And I don't know if these retreating side Bs are wave bounces or C bounces. If it's C bounces though, then this is a great example because he is nailing a lot of them on the rise from his short hop. So I wouldn't be surprised. A lot of Lucas players do like to use C bouncing from what I understand, from what little there are out there. That was interesting. He used a Zair, kind of like an edge cancel on the platform. I don't think it actually edge canceled, but it has such little lag that you can kind of fall off with a little hitbox active there. DK freeze to tech chase Popo. Trying to get as much time up close and personal with Nana as he can. Trying to separate the two of them. Coast to coast with the Zairs. Lucas does tournaments. Very nice. Very, very nice. I'm pretty sure I've heard of Lucas before he's come on here. I think he put on a show against like Sam Sora or something, I believe, right? Over Wi-Fi or something. He beat Sam Sora on Wi-Fi. Nice. But then again, a 13-year-old PT player beat Sam Sora on Wi-Fi, so I don't mean to belittle you, but no, that was good stuff, though. You want to do your third match? If he's okay with that, that's fine. I'm just joking. I'm just joking. I'm not discrediting you at all. Special C stick? You mean B stick?
3, 2, 1, go!
Alright, so you guys are gonna get your third game together? That's totally fine. Sam Sora's the best, yeah. Can I explain neutral? Neutral is when both players have a somewhat equal distribution of stage control to themselves, and they're trying to bait out some sort of panic option and find an opening in their opponent so that they can potentially challenge it with an aerial or a move of their own that they know is going to beat it, or whiff punish, or something like that. It's basically just you trying to get your opponent into disadvantage so you can progress, you know, to where your character excels. Wherever that may be. Some characters prefer to play neutral by the ledge, or under a platform, or just good old holding center stage. What should you do when your opponent has respawn invincibility? I would try to just run away. A lot of characters are able to kind of like stall off stage and time out that invincibility. Or maybe they can just like roll away. Something as simple as that can work sometimes too. There's actually, if you guys are familiar with Juice, he's a player from Philadelphia. And he's one of the best Falco players, if not the best. But he's been playing a lot more Greninja lately. But aside the point, something funny he does with a lot of people when they come off the Angel platform is he'll just run straight into them. And like, it's the ultimate mix-up, because you can't run through people in Smash, so, like, that's almost like, that's suicide. No one would ever do that, but he gets away with it a lot. I guess because, you know, if you pick, like, a stupid option, sometimes it's the most intelligent one. Yeah, see how, like, Isabelle set up the Lloyd right next to her? Not that Lucas is in danger of getting hit by it when he has invincibility, but even then, it's like baiting him to walk over it and just make it not active, but like during that time, Electrico has a window to just jump away, and that's what he did, and he got back center stage for it. And he already has Lucas back at, you know, even percents here. What was my first ever Smash game? I think it was Melee. But I also played 64 with one of my cousins who had a Nintendo 64 growing up. But I'm pretty sure we just played Melee as our first, because we had a GameCube. Yeah, Lucas's movement is beautiful. Honestly. Lucas has some of the most flashy movement, though. I do have to give it to him. Great coverage there with the Lloyd covering roll. And he's standing right on top of the Lloyd while he has the fishing rod out to try and make sure that even if he does get punished for, you know, throwing out a laggy move like fishing rod, at least the Lloyd's gonna come and possibly have his back. Your first was Brawl? That's a good first one. Brawl's an awesome game to grow up with. Growing up in, like, a post-Brawl internet culture world was an awesome time. Tips for Brawl? Pick MK. What more can I really say? I don't think he was trying to recover high there with the up B, but Lucas being aware and punishing it, good stuff. So he wants to get his last game with Radical, and that's totally fine. You could play MK, you could play Ices, Falco, Snake, Wario, Lucario, Mario, not Mario. There are viable characters other than Meta Knight and Brawl. It's just that there aren't many. If you want to play a fourth with me, that's totally fine. And I'll go Meta Knight if you'd like me to as well.
2, 1, go!
I will let you get a fourth game, just because, you know, that's what you guys come in here for. Some of you, and I totally get that. I love watching you guys play, though, too, you know? Just so I can, like, give you guys better advice, because, you know, when I'm playing, I'm trying to win, I'm trying, and I'm in the zone, and it's kind of hard, because I'm a competitor, not a Let's Player. So sometimes I don't say the right things when I'm playing with you guys. I'd rather watch you and be like, alright, well, here's what you did wrong, here's what you could do, here's what you did right, here's why this worked, here's why this didn't work. Did you desync in Brawl? You've been able to desync Ices in every game they've been in. You hate Smash 4, even if it was your first game? I'll be honest, I'm not particularly fond of it either. I have no plans to go back to it. Yeah, that's an awkward spot to be in with up B, but he almost makes it! But yeah, I have no plans myself of going back to 4, but I can't lie, it definitely polished a lot of, you know, problems that were inherent with Brawl, and it did make a few of its own, but, you know, what game isn't free of flaw? Even Ultimate has its problems. Why is the hardest tech in the game getting off the platform? Like, come on. I think my least favorite Smash game is probably 4, but I can probably play that, you know, the second best out of all of them that are here, obviously Ultimate being the best for me. Rest in peace, shield drop. I know, Mikey, missing that shield drop. You're not alone, buddy. But, The game I probably play the worst, though, overall is, like, 64. I don't know what I'm doing in 64. If I'm playing 64, I'm gonna pick Kirby and I'm gonna mash up tilt. That's all I know. I love watching high-level 64, though. I don't really watch too much Melee. I'll watch Melee, like, top 8s at Majors. It is really entertaining. But I love watching high-level 64. I love, you know, lengthy combos, and that's what that game is all about. They have 5 stocks for a reason. Have I seen Project Plus? Yeah, it's pretty cool. A lot of my friends have been playing it. Knock, knock, it's Knuckle. I think every single Smash game, though, is pretty beautiful in its own way. Even 4. With Bayo and Lilac and everything else that's up with it. It's its own monster. Alright, so, Lucas, if you want to get your last game with me, I'm totally down for that. And yeah, good stuff, Radical as well. Kirby up tilt is meh in 64? It's thundering out.
Choose your fighter. Meta Knight.
Alright, here we go. Yeah, check out the hitbox on that up tilt in 64. It is massive. Massive. What do Brawl and Smash 4 have in common? I mean, 4 was literally built in Brawl's engine. It just cleaned up some stuff, you know? Oh no. I had a feeling that was gonna happen. That was so smart. Oh wow. Okay, here we go. Oh no, am I dead to that? Okay, good. Oh my god, his SDI is really good. Yep. A little too committed to his movement. So I was just able to come in there and like pop your little bubble. Yeah, I think it got in the way for both of us. I saw a little bit of misinput from you, and like I wasn't really able to follow DI with my ladder, but that was a great game nonetheless. So yeah, good stuff, Lucas. Or Lucas. I guess we'll keep it going. What does POG mean? I guess it doesn't. It's not a YouTube language. Yeah, I beat Samsora, guys. There we go.
2, 1, go!
Now this matchup's pretty interesting. I play some games with Wishes here and there, and he definitely dabbles with ices. But we kind of just play Wi-Fi and not actually like, you know, just for fun. Uh-oh. Yeah, nice. You saved her. But you rolled. Didn't think he'd get that far. Yeah, I'm gonna die to up air there. Jab was not the right call. Uh-oh. And here's what I love about this matchup. Meta Knight's up throw has a super strong hitbox on the way down, and usually I only get to use it in doubles sometimes and kill people at like 60, but it's actually incredibly useful against ice climbers. There we go, the auto cancel tornado, if anyone remembers that from the class from Wednesday. And that'll cover his tech options. Yeah, up smash out of shield. Oh, didn't grab ledge. Oh no. I'm trying to keep them separated, but I'm kind of getting carried away too. Gotta be careful here. Let's finish the job. Yeah, there we go. Good game, Perito. You guys are totally free to play with each other. We're gonna close it down in like 10-15 minutes, but absolutely feel free to play with each other, guys. This is our time as a community to just like hang out in a more like, you know, structured environment. I guess I'll just stay Meta Knight. Today is not a chic day. wow, that pulled me in. Uh-oh. Yep. You got me. But I got you. Oh, too close. Meta Knight takes a little bit of a step forward when you do down tilt, so I gotta be a little bit farther away from it if I wanna poke at it. Oh, too far forward. Tried to go for the what's it called? The Isabel wobble. The wobble, that's what it is. Oh my god, that almost kills me. At 80. Uh-oh. Wow, that went right through everything. So good for that matchup. Oh, Nair. Yeah, got too antsy with the full hop up air.
Bruh.
Alright, maybe I should stop cheating. You know? I would like to not be MK though. I'd like to play like a B button character. Thank you, Sakura. Appreciate the kind words. That was a pretty good game. You were putting up a pretty good wall. Were you the Isabel?
3, 2, 1, go!
Yeah, I don't think Kirby's up throw has a hitbox like Meta Knight's, unfortunately. Uh-oh. Tried to spike me, I think, or maybe Tetrakarn. I was gonna hold extra long in case he, like, came down with counter. Good tech. Oh, wrong way. That would have caught out my F smash though. You've got quicker startup than mine. I'm on something else today. Guys, please let me get off this character. Oh my god.
You've much yet to learn.
Do I have any advice for your Isabel? I really wasn't seeing too much just, like, simple falling fairs and bears, you know? I saw a lot of, like, nice stuff with the pressure with the down Bs and the fishing rods, but, like, a lot of the fairs and bears seemed like they were, like, rising, and that just kind of let me get under you really easily. Just try to work on, like, defensive play a little bit more.
Choose your fighter. Kirby.
I'll try to do some B-button shenanigans with Kirby, because I do like to do a lot of, B reverses, whether it's with Inhale or whatever copy ability I have. Will an Australian player make the flag? There's only one way to find out. Yeah, Kirby's coming in today, guys. Oh my, Ama's like always getting into these rooms. Oh, I thought I could beat that with jab. Playing leapfrog. Wow, that killed from all the way over there. Oh no, I thought I could get him, but he was gonna up B. Oh, well, there's my hit confirm. Oh, wrong input. That was supposed to be up B. Oh, you gotta do something there. Maybe up B? Yeah, every 3 games, guys, you gotta get out. Whether it's on your own accord or if I remember to kick you. There's a lot of you, so if you could stand by the honor system, that would also be appreciated. Is Kirby's default neutral be good? Especially, yeah, it's very good after the buff. Even beforehand, it's a command grab. I think it's a lot better when there are platforms, because when your opponent's on a platform, you can kind of like jump around them and then get them with a B reverse inhale. And it's only frame 8. It's pretty fast. That's like only 2 frames slower than Wario's Chomp. That's a true combo, by the way, guys. Kirby kind of cheats a little bit with Dare on people's shields. Oops. Oh, yeah, I should have gone a little bit lower there. Kirby S tier? He has a wobble! I think he tried to counter, maybe? Or parry? I don't know. Maybe up B? Actually, up B would have been armored. That was kind of a messed up situation. Definitely tried to counter. Maybe if he jumped out of shield and did it, it would have been a little quicker. A wobble is a term derived from the player Wobbles in Melee, who pioneered this infinite that Ice Climbers were able to do in Melee, and basically anytime there's a character who can kind of just put you in a semi or at least a little bit inescapable combo, it's like, you know, jokingly referred to as a wobble. But I'm just referring to like the silly thing I just did with Kirby with his up tilt and dare into a kill confirm as like a air wobble. Now, anytime Kirby has a B reverse with like a projectile or anything that he can like turn around, it becomes very useful to him, because not only does he have a projectile that lets him control space way better, but he also has a movement option. And we talked about this in our Kirby hat video actually the other day. Link's arrows aren't really the best example, but even then, like, what little it offers is still huge for a character like Kirby, you know? He'll take what he can get. Oops. Good high recovery. Oh, almost got F smash there, but yeah, good stuff. There it is. My only major advice would be to try to just land on me more with Nair, you know? Like, there's not a whole lot Kirby can do about that aside from, like, a well-placed up tilt. And then when I'm hitting your shield with moves like up tilt, it's not a move that I can just spam. Like, you can absolutely just up B out of shield it. And I saw you try to charge one up. Just let it rip, dude. I think we're gonna do like one more, and then we'll be done for today, guys. You didn't get to play yet, Wolf? Okay, we'll make you the last one. High up for you. He knows I went for it. Yep, that'll do it. Good game, Mama. I know you just got in here, but we're not going to be able to do 3 games. I think if Wolf is still in here, and he hasn't played yet, then we'll make him the very last game. And then that'll be it. So Lajeezy, if you could just let him cut through you, that'd be super cool, dude. What's the best way to make your connection better? Pause the stream when you're playing with me. Get a LAN adapter. And then, you know, the rest is kinda a team effort between you and the other guy. Make sure you don't have other things open to take up bandwidth, like Twitter or Netflix or what have you. But yeah, this is going to be the last game of the day, guys. And then we'll be back tomorrow, so that if you didn't get to play today, do not worry. That's gonna knock me over there. That might cost me. Yep, alright. Knew he was gonna go for that. Kirby's up smash is huge and intangible, so that was definitely a trade I was willing to take. These back air trades, however, I'm not willing to take. If I can help it. He thought I was gonna try to get like a back air, I think. Oh, I tried to catch up to him with forward air. I get too greedy. I suck at punishing homing attack. Uh-oh. Let's not crumble here. There we go. No! Oh my god! I gotta stay calm in that situation. His aimbot is too good. Oh, there we go. Back air, not safe on shield. Even against Kirby. Good game, though. Your combos were clean, dude. I would say the main thing, at least in a matchup against characters like Kirby who just have a slow time getting back to ledge, try to pressure people with spring a little bit more. Just run off and spring. Let that hit them, and then they're gonna like force their hand and pick like a lousy option to come back, and that's when you can go for F smash. and 2-frame them because you were getting a little bit too comfortable with the F smash into another retreating one. But yeah, good games, Wolf and everyone who played today. I hope that little demonstration about the B button at the beginning helped anyone out. And I know I didn't get to demonstrate it too much in my games with Sheik, but there were some moments here and there sprinkled between. What can you do, though, with Wi-Fi? But yeah, guys, thank you all, everyone, for coming out and watching and playing. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Looking forward to it. Have a good one, guys.